I mean, he's just like the true Chiefs chief. I mean, he is the guy that's been here through the whole thing, been here with Coach Reid the entire time, and he helped set the culture. You know, he helped set the culture of what it means and to play for Coach Reid and to play in Kansas City. And I was able to come in and have that guy to rely on. And so he's breaking all the records now, and he's all about the team. So I want to make sure he gets that, and hopefully we can get another football for him later in the season when he actually breaks the record.
I mean, Travis is an incredible leader. His presence in the locker room is essential, honestly, to our success. And the juice that he brings every game day, every day at practice. I mean, getting to see him get the ball a lot and make big yards. I mean, it's awesome. Yeah.
Travis set another franchise record today, his 100th touchdown reception. How cool is it to kind of see at 36 years old he's still doing what he's doing?
Yeah, he's still got a few tricks up his sleeve. It's pretty awesome to see. But no, I didn't know that was his 100th touchdown. But that's awesome. Huge congrats to him.
Yeah, I mean, it's a compliment to him. There have been some great tight ends here over the years. So for him to be able to do what he's done over this amount of time is great. And it's still, as you guys know, you come out to practice, you see that energy. He's got energy every day, and he's not the youngest guy. So he just goes and goes.
How did you feel like Rasheed took another step tonight as he returned?
I thought he did good. If you get rid of that little deal at the end, you know, he loves to play, and he's so competitive. But I love the way he goes about it. He works his tail off, and then he's so physical out there. He's like having another running back as a wide receiver. So reviewing, and they were primed and ready to go by the time those gates opened. So I appreciate all their support. I thought our guys played again a great second half. First half we lacked a little bit, but second half we came around and both sides of the ball and special teams and did a nice job there. So a lot of individual accolades that can go out to the guys. The main thing is we played as a team the second half. First half just a little shaky, but took care of business there. Anyways, with that, time's yours. All two of you.
How much pressure does it take off your offense when things aren't maybe going great, when the defense continues to do what they do?
Yeah, no, it's a great thing. They complement each other, which is that's a positive. And at this level, you need everybody. So, but they stay positive. That's the part I appreciate. And even when it's kind of up and down, they stay positive and create energy with that. And we were able to come around and make some plays both sides of the ball.
What impressed you most tonight about the defense? I mean, they were giving up a lot of yards, but they seemed to come through when they needed to on the fourth downs in the first half, and then second half really put it together.
First half was weird. There wasn't a lot of punting going on either side, and there were no points on the board. So that normally doesn't go on. But those fourth downs were big. They do that. They're one of the more aggressive teams in the league going for fourth down, and they were tonight. So we were able to stop them a couple times. I thought that was positive.
Travis was able to tie the all-time record in franchise. What's that mean? See him be able to do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a compliment to him. There have been some great tight ends here over the years. So for him to be able to do what he's done over this amount of time is great. And it's still, as you guys know, you come out to practice, you see that energy. He's got energy every day, and he's not the youngest guy. So he just goes and goes.
How did you feel like Rasheed took another step tonight as he returned?
I thought he did good. If you get rid of that little deal at the end, you know, he loves to play, and he's so competitive. But I love the way he goes about it. He works his tail off, and then he's so physical out there. He's like having another running back as a wide receiver. So.
And back to Travis real quick. He obviously had that second time he's had a kind of a tip ball that goes for an interception. But he responded, really well, obviously. Does that surprise you at all that he was, that he had the mental toughness to kind of stick it out and make a big impact?
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, those things happen, and, the main thing he didn't do was hang his head on it. He was mad at himself, but he works through those things, and nothing like getting another catch. So you get another catch, and you kind of erase that. He had some big ones there, so a lot of production.
Did you go to him on purpose on that third down? Did you drop the play the very next third down to him? Because the next third down, he got it for the conversion there.
Yeah, so Matt does that, and I thought he did a nice job getting him back involved. So, yeah. It was great. Good for Pat to, you have a quarterback that's willing to go back to the guy too. So a lot of quarterbacks will shy away from that if they've had a bad play, but he goes right back to him.
The first half you mentioned was weird. Get out of it 7-7, then come out and Washington get shut out. You put up 3 long scoring drives, put the game out of reach. What does it say about the team as a whole to be able to just extend the lead quickly after a year last year where really that didn't happen for them? You did a great tight game. This is now the 5th double-digit one I believe you did.
Yeah, so it's tough to score points in this league. So any that you get, you appreciate. I like the way the guys went about it. You're going to need mental toughness when you play in this league. There's so much parity, and you've got to fight through some of the highs and lows and continue. Even with the good plays, you got to make sure that you're bringing a fastball the next play. So I appreciate the effort in doing that. It's a positive.
Do you guys make any adjustments at halftime coming out, whether offense or defense, where you felt like maybe you had to change something at the break, or was it just about cleaning up some mistakes, making tweaks?
Yeah, so we always talk and go through what we'd like to do, but yeah, there are adjustments that are made, sure. Yeah.
Coach Reid, you mentioned the first half was weird. Do you remember any games that you've been a part of where the first 5 drives all ended in turnovers?
No, I don't. I can't tell you that. That was weird. Yeah.
You guys have sounded Mike down for a long time. I guess what's the need to have the night that he did with the interception?
Yeah, I thought he did a great job. That was a big play there. So one of those turnovers when they were driving the field and he comes in, and he made it look easy, but that's not an easy thing to do. And then he had a little yak after it, so he did pretty good. Yeah.
Real quick, Jalen Moore had a little bit of a sluggish start. Looked like he got bull rushed a couple times into Patrick's lap, but really ironed some things out. Was there anything to that? Any conversation you guys had?
Yeah, well, Dan's got a good defensive front there. Tap's done a nice job with that crew, coaching them up, and so and I think he came in and probably a little cautious right at the beginning there, and then he just tuned it up. So, but you got to give them credit. They've got a good front. Yeah.
Last one, Tom. In the running game continues to look like it's improving with both your running back, 3 running backs, and Patrick too. What's working well for you guys there?
Yeah, well, it starts up front, and then Pop is getting into a groove, and then Kareem, when he has an opportunity to get in there and go, he goes, and he's a jump starter, so he doesn't need a whole lot of carries before he gets going. And then, you know, we've added 24 into the mix and tried to get him, just a few plays a game, and he's responded to that. Nice job. He had one taken away from him. It was a pretty good run there. So, and I should have told you the injuries, because Pop's one of those. Hurt his knee, and Bolton likewise hurt his knee. So we'll just see how they do as we go forward here.